I want this chance to show you that your God in karate is so much nonsense. And that's quite easy to do. I know Kung Fu.
Show me. Rip the Band-Aid off this motherfucker and just start from here, because this is a great segue into our intro. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another exciting edition of H8L Presents Fist Fights and Fried Rice, a not-so-sophisticated podcast featuring fights, foods, films, and foolishness. I am your host, Taz, a.k.a. the voice of a generation. Joined with me this evening, starting off, a man that truly needs no introduction, rolling 15 inches deep, knocking at the knees, the Dirk Diggler of the H8L, the Bastatch of the H8L, if you will, the Lobo, Lobo, lover of bitches, obviously. Thank you for joining us this evening, Lobo. It's always a pleasure, sir.
I was born ready.
Also joining us this evening, as cool as the other side of the pillow, the yin to my yang, the earth and wind to my fire, I bring to you a one, Mr. UTBABYA.
He said, "Daddy, what should I do?" And I said, "Keep it sexy, baby."
This is another episode where we're just sitting around, lounging, shooting the shit. So for the next hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and get ready to have your ear holes filled with some of this great audio goodness. Starting off, I'm just going to go ahead and just rip the Band-Aid off this. Mortal Kombat 2021 sucks a monkey's dick. That movie fucking sucks. It fucking sucks from beginning to end. Now, what I will give it, it's got some great fight scenes, and it's got some great gore. Other than that, it is a freshly polished, wet fucking turd. Compared to the 90s classic. Lobo was schooling me earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, in regards to how this movie, maybe not as bad as I'm making it seem, but is the better video game movie. Go ahead and enlighten us, sir.
Yeah, there's fatalities, and there's Asians, and there's like a flame dragon, and
I don't say anything.
He's right, though.
It's like, the biggest thing I can really give that's a bonus towards the movie is the fight scenes were good, the fatalities were good. Everybody looked the part. The biggest problem I had with the movie, other than it being poorly written, was just the character of Cole Young had zero reason to even be there.
Like, what was the point of his character?
He was the great-great-grandson of Scorpion.
Yeah, that whole subplot about how they need a trickle of blood from the fucking Hattori Hanzo, or whatever the fuck his name is, his bloodline, in order to unleash him, made no fucking sense to me.
What is this, the Curse of the Black Pearl? Like, what? They need a drop of blood? For Dude, what are you talking about? And as someone who hasn't seen the movie, but just heard that they created a fucking character that's not in the video game to be the main protagonist is just, that's baby town frolics. What the fuck is that?
It's asinine.
The guy is literally milquetoast. He's milquetoast. He's the blandest fucking character ever, and I don't. It's like, you could have made this movie. You could have focused this movie on any single character, and you made up a character just because you didn't want Johnny Cage to be the hero of the story.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny Cage wasn't the hero in the 90s fucking movie. He was the fucking comic relief.
No, he was just there. He's just some idiot who showed up.
Literally.
It was bicycle kicking fucking Liu Kang.
Yep. And the fact that Liu Kang is not the end-all be-all for this movie is an absolute fucking travesty. Like, no disrespect to the actor that plays Liu Kang in this movie, but that motherfucker's soft. That's not the fucking Liu Kang I grew up with. The Liu Kang I grew up with was fucking ripped and shredded and would kick the living fuck out of you. The dude had a mane worth fucking dying for. This new Liu Kang sucks. He fucking sucks.
I thought they did a better job with Kung Lao.
Oh, Kung Lao was spot on for me.
I agree with that. He was like everything for his character. Everything that you needed to be there was there.
Agreed. Oh shit. Also joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, the black man from Dagestan, the connoisseur
What's up?
of combat sports, the Rain Man of martial arts. We bring to you one Justice Magnificent.
What's up? Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about how Mortal Kombat 2021 sucks a fucking monkey's dick.
I couldn't get past the first 15 minutes.
Wow.
Oh man,
Wow,
honest.
you missed some classic shit.
I'll be honest about the movie. The writing sucks. The character development's pretty trash. But everything after that is actually pretty good.
So you like Steve Harvey Jacks? You like that?
No.
I don't
Because I had a hard time with that. The fact that
the fight scenes and the fatalities were all I needed to be good for this movie. And they were spot on.
Is he wearing a 4-button suit?
I'll put it to you like this:
No, but
the
I think he has
actor,
a
that
button
mustache
on
of his.
the actor that plays Jax in this movie looks so much like Steve Harvey that it honestly wouldn't have surprised me if his fatality was putting on one of those 4-piece suits. He looks like what Steve Harvey must have looked like at 22 years old if he had worked out every day. The fight scenes were spot on. I will give it that. I enjoyed how badass of a character they made Subzero,
Agreed.
because I will say that is a flaw of the 90s Mortal Kombat. Subzero was a weak bitch in that movie who died.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
Yeah, he died by way of a bucket of water.
They killed him with ice. The motherfucker summons ice.
I will say that's where the 90s movie did fuck up. When you think about the great fucking fight scene between Johnny Cage and Scorpion, or Liu Kang and Reptile, those fights are badass. And then you have Liu Kang versus Sub-Zero, and this motherfucker dies conjuring up the icicle version of the fucking spirit bomb and dies by way of bucket of water. Whew, that was tough. But at least with the 90s version of Mortal Kombat, they at least had the common courtesy to give us characters that weren't in the game and then kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I appreciate it.
Yes, I appreciate
All
that.
the
I'll say, character-wise, 2021's Mortal Kombat had the better Kano.
yes.
The 90s Kano had the better look. He looked like Kano from the fucking game. Metal faceplate
I don't
over his
know about
face.
that.
What? That metal faceplate? New Kano didn't have that.
Kano was an Australian until the movie, though.
I don't care. I said he looked the part.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Only they made the laser beam work in the 90s movie.
I mean, that laser was pretty fucking dope, though. Just as, for that character.
It
Like,
was.
come on. You got a laser that shoots out of your fucking bionic eye? Huh?
You see, right there, the laser that shoots out of your bionic eye. You see, I can accept that. What I have a hard time with this new Mortal Kombat is these motherfuckers just get magical powers by concentrating hard enough.
Oh, yeah, that was such bullshit.
It's like DBZ.
Pretty much. It was like you had to channel your inner fucking chi or whatever, and everyone's special ability is different.
Everyone's special, but everybody's special in a different way.
Yes, it's
Yes.
very snowflake.
Oh my god. Ugh. Eat a dick, Hollywood.
Cole Young has the worst one, too, as far as his special ability is. He
What?
grows a shirt.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's not armored. It doesn't make him stronger. He just has a shirt.
It's like a shirt, and then he develops these like metal tonfa striking blades off of it. It's so sad.
You couldn't have you made this character specifically to be a hero, and you give him the worst ability out of anybody.
No, I will say this much: out of 3 Mortal Kombat movies, because I have to include Annihilation, MK 2021 did have the better Sonya blade.
Give it that too.
Like now, what I mean by that, she had the better fight scenes and she had the better character development, but Annihilation had the best looking Sonya.
You're out in like 99 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually like the 90s version of Shang Tsung a lot better too.
Oh, that dude is just chewing the scenery and loving every bit of it.
Yeah, this new one.
What is his name? He's a damn legend.
Yes.
Where is that dude's name?
Carrie something or other.
Harry Sagawa.
Yeah, that dude's a fucking legend.
Every
What's
movie
he-
he's in is fucking awesome.
I can't think of. I know he's in like every fucking movie, but I just can't think of what he's been in right now.
Heihachi
Yeah.
in Tekken, Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat,
Right.
It was in Trouble in Little Tokyo.
Big Trouble in Little
That's
Tokyo.
what-
Yep.
Little
No,
China.
not in Little Tokyo.
Little Tokyo.
Almost every movie from like the 80s and 90s.
When you're looking for the quintessential Asian bad guy, he's it. Oh shit, Deku in the house. What's up, boss?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Doing fantastic, man.
What's up?
We are shitting on. Well, I shouldn't say we're shitting on. I'm shitting on 2021's Mortal Kombat, and I'm comparing it to the 90s Mortal Kombat movie, the superior Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah. Yeah, if, like I've been saying, if you like violence and fatalities, you're gonna like them. But if you grew up how we grew up when we saw the old ones, you're not gonna really like it.
You see, I like violence, and I like gratuitous violence, and I like swearing, and I like good martial arts, and I respect a good costume here and there. What I don't respect is you creating a character that has nothing to do with the source material, and then you make that character the whole focus of the fucking movie.
And he's the worst character of the whole movie.
The fact that that piece of shit beat Goro hand to hand makes no sense to me.
What?
That's the one thing I give the 90s Mortal Kombat. It has a better Goro.
It did have a better Goro, but the way that Johnny Cage beat Goro was bullshit because you couldn't pull the dick punch on Goro. You'd get countered every time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that shit did not work in the original Mortal Kombat games. You tried to do that fucking
that's
dick
right.
punch, you would get lifted up in
remember,
the
you were
air.
like- You would drop down, you just wouldn't fucking, like, you wouldn't react.
Nope. He'd catch your fist, pick you up, and he'd do the fucking the barbarian club shit and fucking throw you. That was one of the main issues I had with that Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s. I was like, all right, it's cool and all, but nah, bro. I tried that shit in the game.
I think of a way for him to beat him other than doing that.
I mean, yeah, literally punch him in the dick and then kick him off a fucking mountain.
It's crazy that move doesn't work because you would think, like, a horse dick is a huge target. You couldn't possibly miss.
Isn't Goro a dragon?
Wait, is he?
Yeah, he's like half dragon or something.
Oh, I'm thinking of Motaro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
that
right,
was
my bad,
never
my
going to work
bad.
on Montaro.
Oh, that joke would have been
You're
great.
gonna have
if
to
I'd
run
known
around the
about
back of him, miss him kicking you in the face just to do it.
I mean,
But I
even
feel
in
like
the,
Goro probably has a horse dick too, so you know.
even
either
in the
way.
game, who really beat the damn game? I mean, you had some trouble beating that game with damn Johnny Cage. Mortal
That
Kombat.
shit was too fucking hard.
Oh, dude! First
Yeah.
off, if
Johnny
you
Cage
lie to
fucking
me and tell me
sucked,
that
I'm gonna be
if you beat Mortal Kombat with Johnny Cage, you were spending all of your quality time perfecting and mastering that fucking game.
That shit was like the fucking Contra of fighting games.
Yeah, because that shadow kick wasn't fucking working.
Nope.
That dick punch sure as fuck wasn't working. And correct me if I'm wrong, his projectile bullshit that he would use was fucking weak as shit.
Well, he didn't have
Yeah,
that to
but-
two.
Well, he's right. He didn't get a projectile till 2.
Oh, he had that
Oh,
damn
okay.
that uppercut elbow or that shadow punch
Yep.
shit that didn't do shit. Yeah.
Did he have nunchucks in the first game?
No, he didn't get weapons until, like, was it 4, I think?
Yeah, something like that.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So sorry to sidetrack this, but I pulled up the fight scene between Sonya Blade and Melina in Annihilation,
Yeah, isn't she beautiful?
and well, certainly. But then also at the end of it, when the like dragon thing comes out of the rock
Oh,
and Jax
dude.
beats it up, I can't believe anyone ever thought these were good special effects.
Oh, no, the special effects are absolute dog shit. But
looks
Uh,
like
to
the-
give it
From
credit,
Kevin Sorbo's Hercules.
to give it credit, and this is what astounds me. They were able to make Clash of the fucking Titans back in like 1950 or 1960 something, and that had better
It was like
fucking
70.
yeah, had better fucking animation than Mortal Kombat Annihilation. But with that being said, at least in terms of costumes, most people were pretty much on point to the game.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can't
That's
say that.
true.
I can't say that about this new one. Like Scorpion looks like fucking half ninja, half samurai. I didn't understand
The
that.
new one is they're going off of the 2 latest games. They're not going off the original game.
Oh, is that what that shit is?
Yeah, it's off X and 11.
Oh.
Because if you like pay attention to the movie, you see the statue of Shao Kahn. And
Oh,
Shao Kahn
shit.
looks
That's right.
completely different.
Melina sucks in this new movie.
But one thing I'll say about the 90s movie, I'll sit through and rewatch that movie anytime. This new one, I'll just watch the fight scenes online.
That's because you have taste, sir. And let's call it what it is. That Mortal Kombat theme song from the 90s still holds up today.
Yep,
Oh,
still
100%.
does.
That was the thing that made me the maddest about this movie is they did not put that theme song in it.
I'm glad they didn't. They don't deserve it.
Wait, so they didn't put the
You
Mortal
hear like
Kombat.
a few bars of it, and then it just cuts off.
Yeah.
I mean, how the fuck? So that's one of the things that like the original movie definitely did right.
Oh, yeah.
Was the soundtrack was so dope.
From beginning to end. That soundtrack
Dude,
was fucking amazing.
Whole thing. Ridiculous.
Oh, speaking of ridiculous, because, black man from Dagestan can't help himself, sir.
I'm Eddie Alvarez.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
He made a point.
I mean, he's
He made a
right.
point.
He's right. But we all knew that.
For those that can't see what you're talking about, let us know what we're talking about.
So, Eddie Alvarez made a comment about some boxers. And he said on Twitter, he said, quote, "We fight in rings, cages, circles, and mats. Anywhere is fine for us, MMA fighters.
Mm-hmm.
But we really fight. You let 10 boxers out in a cell and 10 MMA fighters. Who's going to live and who's going to die?"
That is awesome.
That's fair.
Case closed. Take your gloves and shoes and shove them up your ass. End quote.
So let me ask you guys this. Since it's now been a couple months, it's been a couple fights. How are you guys still feeling about this whole YouTube boxing / calling out, other fighters or other athletes or whatever? We still we still riding with this, or is it taking its course yet?
Still.
The novelty wore off for me almost immediately.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog. No, fuck this from the beginning. This is dog shit. And I don't care. I don't want to see. The only thing I want to see is like if a YouTuber wants to try and get into MMA, cool. If they want to try and get into boxing, cool. Either way, call out a boxer if you're boxing and an MMA fighter if you're fighting MMA.
Thank you for that, UTBABYA. That was my whole thing. I don't necessarily care in regards to athletes coming in from other sports doing whatever. I don't give a shit. Make that fucking money. Whatever it takes to put eyes on the sport, I'll fucking ride with it. I'm fine with it. But here's my thing. You calling out, as Justice was nice enough to remind me, a 3-time fucking slam dunk champion, and you knock him dick down in the fucking dirt doesn't impress me. You calling out the worst, and I mean the worst fucking striker in the history of MMA in Ben Askren and knocking him down in the fucking dirt does not impress me. Now, you calling out Woodley, okay, that's got a little more name value to it, but let's call it what it is. When is the last time Woodley has been that dominant, feared striker? I can't remember.
Most of his striking was set up by his other skill sets.
Exactly. Especially his kicks and his fucking grappling.
Primarily his grappling.
Now, on paper, in terms of experience, Woodley should win that fight. Should.
I don't even know about that.
I'm just saying, just based off of experience between fighting Slam Dunk King and fucking spinning slappy back fist Askren versus, the Carlos Condits of the world, the fucking Kamaru Usmans. I mean, granted, he lost to Usman, but he's still fucking stayed in there with him. I would hope that he would put on a better fucking performance against fucking whichever fucking Paul this is. I don't fucking know. They all run together to me. But I like what you said though. When you're like, call out a boxer if you're gonna box. Call out someone like, I don't know, Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
Box him.
Yeah.
Let's see how that works out when you have a guy who's been training in solely boxing just as long, if not longer, than you. That trick has already been done before. Conor already did it. The fucking kid from Japan did it.
Just a cash grab.
Yeah. Been there, done that, seen it. I'm good. I'm good. And I'm wondering how long these fights are going to continue with these supposed $1 million pay-per-view buys and shit like that. And I'm actually questioning these numbers.
Until one of these YouTubers gets seriously injured.
Which would be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to, because what's going to happen is like they're going to have to keep upping the ante, right? So like Woodley is a much more dangerous fight than anyone that like any of them have fought so far.
Agreed.
But again, Woodley is still not like an experience works both ways when you're dealing with a similar but different rule set, right? So like if you're training, you live MMA as someone like a professional MMA fighter does, and you're going to have a lot of very ingrained habits and tendencies that are reactions specific to the way the rule set that you fight under. That can work against you. It's a lot harder to unlearn a habit than it is to learn something from scratch. So, I'm sure, like, yes, Woodley has a lot more combat experience, but boxing is a very stripped down, set of weapons compared to MMA. So, some of his experience could go against him. If even like let's say he beats Woodley, they're going to have to keep upping the ante and going to people who are more and more dangerous. As they do that, someone is going to overreach just a little bit, and they're going to call out the wrong motherfucker, and they're going to get hurt.
Well, by that time, Steven Espinoza and Showtime are going to have millions of damn dollars.
Yep.
Off dumbass masses who enjoy this shit.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what they're banking on by Jake Paul signing to Showtime.
Wait. Let's not gloss over this. Wait, who signed to Showtime?
Jake Paul.
That's real.
That's a real thing.
Why?
Like it's like you're not being funny. You're serious.
I am.
Jake Paul signed to Showtime.
Showtime
Boxing.
Showtime Boxing. Showtime, who had Mayweather.
The fuck have I been doing wrong in my life? What the fuck?
They signed him because, like, for one, obviously Mayweather is arguably the greatest boxer of all time, arguably, and Jake Paul the Paul brothers have a huge following, like cult-like worldwide following. It's all about money. I don't know why we're like, well, why is he doing this? Why is he doing it? It's always going to be about money.
True.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You don't look back at this year, 2021, 10, 15 years from now, and we're going to be like,
we did this shit.
Some of us might have children, and like, did that really happen? Jake Paul, did he fight Tyrone? That did happen.
And you know what's going to happen? I told you, shut the fuck up! We don't ever speak about that shit! That's some bullshit.
And we'll be like, yeah, that year was kind of very dark times for combat sports in the year.
That was a dark time for the world.
This fucking cannot be real.
So
Lamar Odom's gonna fight a little NSYNC kid. Like what is this?
6'8", former crackhead.
But why is Peter Guns on this card?
Peter Guns. Oh shit.
You right?
Uptown baby. Uptown baby.
Wow.
What the fuck is happening?
That old man is fighting?
Yeah. He fighting Cisco Rosado. Okay, so these are people.
Come on, man.
That's why you laughing, Deku, because you sing Love and Hip Hop New York.
Yeah, that's why I know him from.
Yes.
See, I'll watch this. Now I'll watch this. Matter of fact,
Did you guys click on the link?
Bro, why is Wide Neck on this card?
Who's going to win? He has 70% of people thinking he's going to win this fight.
yo, Cisco is boxing.
No. This is fake. I do not believe this. This is fake.
Yo,
$50, you can figure it out.
Cisco.
No way.
Mr. Tontaroto.
It's like a real live celebrity death match.
Oh my god, I miss that play so much.
Wait, no. That's not Cisco.
Oh, it's not?
No.
No. This is a guy from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, that's some. Yeah.
But imagine
He's
if
talking about
that
Peter
was.
Guns. He's from Love and Hip Hop. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Cisco
Oh,
Rosado
okay.
is too.
I'm thinking y'all talking about Cisco. Thontathon, man. God damn it. Shit.
Yeah, I was like, why is he so excited? I never seen this motherfucker before in my life.
Okay, I know who Peter Guns is, but this Rosado person, no.
As much joy as I got over the idea of Lamar Odom fighting a kid from NSYNC or Backstreet or 98,000 Degrees or wherever the fuck that little kid's from.
Oh, this no.
Yeah, Nick. What's his name? Nick Carter.
Yeah, that's his little brother.
Oh, it was his little brother.
Which band was he in?
Yeah, I don't think he was in a band.
Oh,
One of them was 98 Degrees.
Oh, he was by himself. Oh, yeah, he was by himself because I remember seeing him on Nickelodeon. That's what it was, Nickelodeon a lot. So, I don't know.
oh shit.
Okay.
Whoops, my bad. I thought this motherfucker was from like One Direction or some shit.
More Odom is boxing. Nick, Aaron, Carter, Discount, Justin Bieber. I don't know. But
That's who that kid reminded me of.
His brother
Justin
was from
Bieber.
Backstreet Boys. I'm tripping. Backstreet Boys. That's who it was.
Okay, so that's not Justin
Yeah,
Bieber.
it's
Okay,
not Justin.
I thought. Okay, I
for
get.
the longest, I looked at it, I was like, are you sure that's not Justin
That's
Bieber?
what I was like. I was like, man, why is he calling himself Aaron Carter? That's Justin Bieber. Okay, all right. Wow.
So, Aaron Carter is like what? Soaking wet, 130, 25 pounds.
Was this kid like
Lamar
13?
220 or something, or 30. You know what? He did crack, so like 210. So
I mean, I don't know, because I mean, at the end of the day, Lamar Odom like 7 foot tall. So
yeah, he's 6'10".
yeah,
What the fuck? Yeah, but this tribute to the Kings makes me sad. This Anderson Silva versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
This is the worst idea.
I'm gonna need Dana to use some of his power and step in and stop this.
what power? He's not signed to UFC anymore, sir.
He stopped GSP for boxing.
Because GSP is still signed. GSP never finished his contract.
Yeah.
Tyron Woodley and Anderson Silva got the pink slip. Get your ass out of here.
Damn, get your ass out of here.
This is Zab Judah's Celebrity Boxing. It's gonna be down in Atlanta, I think.
Oh, it's hosted by Ice-T and Coco. What more could you want? Special guest referee Chuck fucking Liddell. Yes.
Okay, I haven't seen her in about 15 years. What does Coco look like now?
I mean, she's still bad. She's still bad.
Yeah, I don't know how now. Whether any of her body parts are actually real or natural,
Don't care.
anything left.
Don't
Hey,
care.
No, no, no.
different
Sure.
nowadays.
Yeah, that's not even a debate. That's a no.
No, she got a lot of surgery. I mean, a lot.
That's,
I mean, come on.
That's a lot of surgery.
What guy's ever said, you know what, this butt is big, but it's fake, so I can't do nothing with
I like how everybody got
no
quiet.
guy ever.
I was trying to think.
No,
Yeah,
no
nobody.
guy.
Who the fuck is Wide Neck?
Oh, the guy with no neck.
What?
You talking about that
Yeah,
black
and-
dude?
Yeah, the mean guy. The one
Oh,
that went to jail.
him? That dude's he's big as shit.
I think unfortunately, I think he's really trying to get into boxing. Like he's actually trying to box. It wasn't just.
Okay, I can respect.
I'm
the guy that
gonna
went
need
out.
like a picture or something. I don't know who the fuck you guys are talking about. Who the fuck is Wide?
Who, Wide Neck?
Yeah, Wide
You
Neck.
see, I promise you, when you see the picture, you be like, "Oh, this guy." You can't forget him.
I have never seen this nigga in my life.
Oh yeah, I remember this, dude. Have you seen the thing where him and like the super skinny neck dude do a
Yeah.
Dude, find that shit. Like that is hilarious to see them standing next to each
He's like
other.
a fucking Ninja Turtle.
It's-
Jesus Christ, is this real?
imagine how hard it is to knock that dude out.
Dude, imagine trying to put him in a rear naked choke.
Oh yeah, no, just
Oh wait, you ain't seen what Doctor
What is
Doctor
this?
what's his name? The chiropractor, the UFC chiropractor guy, the celebrity guy tried to crack his neck.
Does he have like
next up.
does he have like a tumor or something? Like what the fuck? What, like, is this really, like, why is his neck like, what the fuck?
I think he might just be like half buffalo,
This motherfucker is Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. What the fuck?
right?
Okay, see, this kind of shit I can accept. I can deal with these nonsensical celebrity boxing matches, especially since it's clearly just for fun. This kind of shit is entertaining, and I feel like the world needs more of this shit. This is our American version of Fight Circus.
Yeah.
That's, you know what, that might be disrespectful a little bit. Fight Circus is entertaining.
Oh, this is entertaining too. It's gonna have iced tea and cocoa. Iced tea and cocoa. The fuck is iced tea gonna talk about?
Law and Order.
I still find it funny a motherfucker that came out with a song called "Cop Killer" was on Law and Order playing as a cop.
Right?
He's still funny.
I just always find the irony in that. So speaking of Fight Circus, Justice, heard you got some good news for us, sir.
Yes, Fight Circus is back on June 20th.
I'm excited as shit. So which one of you motherfuckers is renting that and inviting everybody over?
Black man from Bet Daggers.
You will not
About
be
it. We talked about it yesterday.
in in a family home of mine. Watching no degenerate stuff. I have no problem going to your house and watching it, but it cannot be watched here.
I'm gonna need one of you motherfuckers to order this shit
It's gonna
and invite us over.
Order what? It's gonna be free on Cam Soda.
Yeah, see,
Wait, what?
I can't be, you know,
He can't be trusted.
can't be, Hence why I'm telling one of you need to get this and then invite me over.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I haven't been excited in a long time for any fights, but
Yes, but as we've already discussed, those aren't just any fights. Phone booth fighting. I'm in. Indian leg wrestling with ladies.
I'm in for that.
What I now know to be two individuals tied together for Siamese boxing, not two actual two-headed freaks fighting each other.
Did you just say? Dude,
I have to rewatch all this shit now.
I don't think you're supposed to say.
I'm not editing that shit out either.
Oh yeah, that's mark that.
Yeah, that's it.
Mark that.
That's in there. Two sets of two-headed freaks just fighting each other. I'm dead inside.
12 a.m. Saturday, so which would be Friday, going out Friday night technically, yeah. Might be late to training.
Two versus one. Bare knuckle fights with headbutts. Big fighters versus little fighters. Average Joes versus the pros. I'm in. This is the kind of shit that I hope gets 1 million pay-per-view buys. Or Cam Soda credits or whatever
This
the
is the
fuck
kind
that
of
they
thing
use.
that needs to get 1 million pay-per-view buys.
Agreed.
I mean, I'll watch. So yeah, I'm in.
Oh, I'll definitely watch. I mean, if I'm willing to watch a fucking 7-foot man kick stomp the fuck out of Justin Bieber, then yeah, you know, I'm down for this. So which one of you fuckers is you know, getting your Cam Soda account ready?
I mean, I pretty much got that.
Yeah, but apparently we can't watch it at your place, sir.
I mean, I got the account, man. Like, that count for something. Shit.
Just bring up your laptop.
All right, well that narrows it down. That leaves Lobo, Deku, or UTBABYA. I don't know how I would explain that shit to the wife. Hey, what's up, honey?
Don't have an account with them.
No, this isn't my account. This is Justice's. Sounds like we might be live streaming over the UTBABYA cave.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had a chance to either read or hear about the comments that Michael Chandler made in regards to potentially fighting Justin Gaethje? That if Eddie Alvarez can win, then he should have no problem beating Gaethje.
Who said this?
Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler said
That if Eddie Alvarez was able to beat Justin Gaethje, then he should have no problem beating Justin Gaethje.
interesting choice word.
Here's my thing. Say what you want about Eddie Alvarez. He won some, he lost some. But when it was time for his turn, for his title shot, he won that bitch. Wasn't the cleanest win, but he got the dub. He took that belt from fucking Rafael dos Anjos. When it was Chandler's turn, he came close and then forgot how MMA worked and had somebody hurt and that allowed them to survive, only to get fucking TKO'd. To say,
I mean, he just not just TKO, not just TKO. That was the cleanest left hook. I mean, it was clean.
But I need him to go back and watch that Gaethje and Alvarez fight. Alvarez took some goddamn damage in that fucking fight. And honestly, he hasn't been the same since that fucking Gaethje fight. He gets touched on the chin now, he just fucking falls over.
The last bit of his chin, he left it.
Chandler is underestimating, not even so much Gaethje's hands, but he's looking past those kicks. And hands down, Gaethje's got some of the best fucking leg kicks.
Shattering.
Exactly. He's got some of the best kicks in the fucking game. And again, I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not trying to be funny. But let us go back to the days of Bellator when Chandler took one calf kick and his whole ankle just goddamn shattered. And that's how he lost his fucking belt to Primus.
Jesus Christ.
But that low stance that Chandler takes, and the way he just comes forward and just fucking stalks, he'd be fucking a prime candidate for Gaethje to just kick his legs off his fucking body.
Talk about that Henry Hoof 101.
Yes.
Yep, no defense, no nothing.
Yeah, it just, I mean, for Chandler to say that after
waking up,
getting starched, yeah, it's, I mean, I feel like you gotta, because no one takes that, none of us are taking that seriously, right?
No,
like,
I can't.
Like, yo, you just got starched by a dude who, like, doesn't do that to people. And now you're going to talk about a dude who is the fucking guy? It was cool when they brought him over, but, like, after that, dude, you got some shit to prove now.
Is there anything left for Chandler to prove? Like, you had your opportunity, and you got starched.
To be fair, I mean, we talked about it before. We just talked about Eddie Alvarez. Justin Gaethje. Sometimes I can't understand what the fuck he be saying.
He's been in some wars, so obviously.
Yeah, he's definitely punch drunk.
Listen, his time is coming, and it's coming fast.
Oh, you can say that, but
it's coming fast.
His chin is not deteriorating that much.
Is it?
He can still take a shot. Don't get me wrong. That Tony Ferguson fight, even though he outclassed him, Tony was throwing some bombs too. He hit him with that uppercut, and I thought that was it. Even though it was at the end of the bell, but he survived it. That was a mean uppercut. I think that's the hardest I've seen Tony Ferguson hit somebody.
Well, yeah, I was just about to say I wouldn't call anything that Tony Ferguson throws with his hands bombs.
But that's the hardest shot I ever seen him. I feel like he threw his 100% power into that shot. That uppercut.
Right. And that tells you a lot about Tony Ferguson. He's probably still got the chin, but he's also got he sounds like he's chewing out rocks when he talks.
Yeah.
Let's call it what it is. Gaethje sat on top of that mountain in World Series of Fighting for quite a long time as their champ. Laid waste to just about everyone they put in fucking front of him. Actually, I think he did. I think he laid waste to everybody in fucking World Series of Fighting, didn't he?
Yeah, he destroyed everybody.
Yeah, he fucking destroyed everybody. Came to UFC, got into some wars, but as far as I'm concerned, still cracked the fucking code. Ferguson, yeah.
I mean, that system is broken anyway now.
I mean, yeah, now it's over. And then you have, Chandler. Chandler, like I said, he's 1-1 in the UFC. Beat Dan Hooker the way that he did, and he got fast-tracked to a title shot. Did good, until he wasn't. and then he got slept. I'm not saying Gaethje can't be KO'd. I just don't know if I believe that Chandler's the one to do it.
Well, we'll see. He'll be the one to let us know if Gaethje still has a chin, because it will get tested.
If he doesn't succumb to leg kicks.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I see Chandler just getting. I don't even know if I see him getting TKO'd or not. No, I think he takes a leg kick and that ankle just has a malfunction again. Because I mean, he caught that kick from Dan Hooker. You can tell he was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, he didn't like that shit.
Fuck this.
And that's what I mean. And Gaethje's a different animal when it comes to fucking leg kicks. Like that motherfucker kicks like a Brazilian. Like that, I don't know what it is. Man, he's got those fucking soul-snatching fucking leg kicks. It's what are your thoughts on after the world class beating he put upon Garbrandt? What are your thoughts about Font not wanting to fight Dominic Cruz?
I mean, honestly, why would I?
I'm right there with you. If I was Font, I would have immediately laughed the moment they even mentioned Cruz's name. My response would have been, do you see what the fuck I did to the guy that whooped his ass and took his belt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case you forgot, go back and rewind that shit. He ate a fucking jab all night.
That's right. He did.
Yeah, he didn't eat it. He was spoon fed.
He made sweet love to that fist.
He gave him the airplane.
That created a whole new meaning of the word fisted.
Fisted in the mouth.
Or John Cena would say the 5-knuckle shuffle. He got that shit in real time.
And then apologized for Taiwan being a country.
That's still funny to me.
Do what now?
Yeah. Dude, they cucked him so bad.
God damn, they did.
What a bitch move.
Dude, segue.
Just fucking, like, I get it. He's already got his
totally
movies,
get it.
like, made and he's trying to sell them. But, like, hey, man. Fuck.
They literally bent him over a fucking barrel. So basically, Lobo, long story short, John Cena was in Taiwan promoting Fast 9 or F9, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And he was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. This Taiwan, this beautiful country, would be one of the first, countries to see F9 in theaters or whatever. And the powers that be in China went completely apeshit because he referred to Taiwan as a country. This is how I think it went down. I think John Cena made his comments because he speaks fluent fucking Mandarin. But I think whoever his handler was or whoever his tour guide or whatever was for Taiwan was probably like, yo, you fucked up. We need to do damage control immediately. You need to issue an apology in Chinese. Make sure it's good Chinese too, nigga. And I need you to apologize and you take back that whole country shit.
Wow. Okay.
I mean that's a thing. It's kind of like how Egyptians don't refer to themselves as African, even though Egypt
it's one of those situations.
dead smack in the middle of.
Yeah, that entire northern region is.
We share some of the same space. Oh, is that what we're doing? We're sharing space. Okay.
Space, tectonic plates.
Yeah. Okay. That's
You
what we're
got
doing.
a haplotype? Yeah, you do. You sure really do. Fuck out of here. That's you know what that is. I think that's that subtle, not even so subtle sometimes. That light on darker racism.
Yeah, as you can see, folks, we talk about it all here at Fist Fights and Fried Rice.
Yeah.
Apparently.
For all you Irish people who have no idea what I was referring to, in basically every culture there is the unspoken but and sometimes not so subtle racism of the slightly lighter skinned peoples versus the darkest peoples, and it doesn't matter what country you're from; it exists everywhere.
Yes, for those who don't know what we're talking about, I implore you to go to YouTube and just type in Chinese laundry black man. It'll be the first thing that comes up, and you won't be disappointed. It'll bring a smile to your face, just like it brought a smile to mine. Okay, so is BKFC just signing all the hot girls?
I think that's what they're doing. I think they're gonna have like a WWE Divas-esque division, I guess. Yeah.
You know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna because of what they got Paige, they got Rachel, just a handful more females. You got a calendar.
Yeah.
If I was a female combat fighter, like what? I don't think I would get such enormous implants while I'm fighting.
You should take. I mean, when she got hers done.
But I feel like she got hers done with like a good surgeon.
I wouldn't know because I don't objectify women like that.
Boy.
Yeah, neither do I. But they do look like
Yeah.
softballs with leather stretched over them.
But since we're on the subject of breast massages, I'm just
They're
gonna
huge,
I'm
actually.
just going to crop this picture and save it to my personal files here
I think that OnlyFans money is killing it right now.
for quality control
Yeah.
purposes. Yeah.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is changing the world, man. Yeah.
And you know what? And I support these women for supporting themselves by way of OnlyFans. Speaking of something that's so bad, I saw a commercial that really offended me for all the wrong reasons. So I'm not a K-pop. I'm not a K-pop fan by any means, but I respect.
You don't do the dances?
I respect any motherfucker that sings and dances and makes money and dances around like a puppet for change. Whatever. I respect anyone that does that. So McDonald's apparently has what they call the BTS meal. Now, it took me forever to realize. It took me forever to realize BTS is apparently a band.
Mm-hmm. Like the biggest one in the world.
Didn't know that. Had never heard of these motherfuckers at all. But apparently they're like the biggest fucking band in the world, like UTBABYA says. So you know what? Bravo to them, and fuck my life. But I saw this commercial from McDonald's, and it was like I said, the BTS meal, and I was like, okay, cool. I wonder what the BTS meal is. That's cool. That's got to be dope, right? So apparently, and I'm gonna put this in the chat so you fuckers could experience the same joy that I experienced when I saw this, because I couldn't help but fucking laugh a little bit, because I guess my whole thing is, if I'm part of the biggest band in the world, right? I've sold millions of albums, and I'm headlining shows all over the place, and we form a partnership or whatever, and McDonald's approaches me for a meal, and this is what the fuck we sat down and came up with: fries, 10 chicken McNuggets, a fucking drink, and either Cajun sauce or sweet and sour sauce. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All of these guys look so confused.
They are like, this check better goddamn clear. Now, again, I get it. They're from Korea, but maybe this is just my marketing mind working here. But this is how I'm looking at it. I feel like McDonald's truly missed out on a great opportunity here. You have the biggest fucking boy group. I think they're boys. Yeah, they're all dudes. The biggest fucking boy band in the fucking world. Can't discriminate anymore. Now they're serving you got a BTS meal or whatever. Why wouldn't you just copy some shit that's already a thing in Korea? Because McDonald's from around the world are all different. Why wouldn't you just take some of that shit, bring it over here to the States, and be like, yeah, get your fucking bulgogi burger and your fucking wasabi fries. That was racist because wasabi's Japanese, my bad. Get your bulgogi burger and your fucking kimchi fries and whatever. Why wouldn't you do that as opposed to 10 nuggets, fries, and a drink?
It's a medium fry and drink, too.
I mean, these motherfuckers look like they hardly eat anything. That's probably enough.
Yeah, it should be smalls.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The dumbest fucking thing ever.
what's so special about this shit?
This plain ass fucking meal that you could get any day of the fucking week?
Does it come with an action figure?
Dude, it doesn't come with a toy. It doesn't come with a fucking free song download. They gave these niggas chicken nuggets, fries, and a fucking drink. Like, come on, dude.
What? Wait. What about that new sweet chili sauce that came out in 2014?
Sweet chili or Cajun.
Dude.
Yeah, that Cajun sauce that came out in 2018. Yeah, what about that?
I don't eat McDonald's.
Oh, that's new.
This is what
New
you
stuff,
give
man.
the biggest group in the fucking world.
And nuggets and a medium fry.
The thing that blew my mind about this BTS meal is I remember my girl ordering this like all the time.
Wasn't that a number 3 or some shit?
Yes,
Like,
it's already a fucking meal.
Like a number 7. It was like down on the list. It was
Yeah.
like after all the burgers. They were like, hey, if you don't want a burger, here's 10 nuggets and some fries and a fucking Coke.
Yeah, pull the fuck up,
Like-
first window.
No one's even making an effort anymore. Like that's where we're at in the world. Just no one fucking cares.
Box either.
You're the biggest fucking band in the world.
So there's
What's
no.
McDonald's? Like, let me get a BTS meal.
So there's
If they say they don't know what it is, I'm calling the 1-800 number.
You gonna fucking complain?
Right, you
for
fucking
calling
people.
1-800 McDonald's. How can I help you? What the fuck is
They're
this?
gonna be like, sir, do you mean a number 7? No, I want a BTS meal. Sir, you mean the number 7? Nigga, I said BTS meal. I want to hear
want
you
fries?
punch that shit in.
I feel like you could just do that and like strong arm your way into making your own meal with anything.
Probably good.
Just walk
You just
in.
call it something. Just call it. Hey, I want the fucking Justin Bieber meal. What? I want the Justin fucking Bieber meal.
A goddamn liter of cola.
Yeah. It's a liter of cola, 6 Big Macs, 14 fries for $1.62.
Matter of fact, I want you to mash those 6 Big Macs together to make me a fucking 5-pounder. What?
No, I haven't worked at McDonald's and been a manager. I hate arguing with people coming over asking for that. What was that shit called?
Dude, people.
McGangbang or
Oh.
McGangbang or whatever.
You remember that? You remember the McBang?
Yeah, the Mick.
If you don't listen,
No, Mick.
sir.
It's the Mick Buttfuck.
My people would not make no fucking McGangbang. I don't give a fuck if you call whomever you want to call. We not doing it.
What was it? It was like Big Mac with like fucking
It was
chickens on the inside.
McChickens on the inside of 2 cheeseburgers.
Yep.
That's right.
First off, I also used to work at McDonald's, and my joy was the day that they put me on that fucking window for the cars to pull up, and I was taking orders. I would try.
Oh, that was the.
Oh,
Why'd they do that?
because
They should've
they're
known better.
fucking stupid.
They should have known better.
And when the McGangbang came out, I was that guy that would sit there and be like, yeah, oh, I want a Big Mac. No, you don't, sir. Yeah, I do. No, you don't. You want a McGangbang. Excuse me? You want a McGangbang. Let me tell you what a McGangbang is, sir. We're gonna put a McChicken in between a fucking double cheese or a McDouble, and you're gonna love it. What? You get more bang for your buck. Gangbang. Needless to say, I got fired. But
Of course.
I mean, I got fired because Wendy's was right across the street from McDonald's, where I worked, and I would cut up that fucking radio so goddamn loud that they could hear me across the street. And I would sit there and just talk absolute nonsense about Wendy's. Like, people would pull up, yeah, I'd like a strawberry sundae. I'll be happy to get you that strawberry sundae. Unlike over there at Wendy's, where there has been known to find rat semen in their drinks. What? What? Yes.
What?
Rats just climbing to the top of the fucking sweet tea tank, and they just all in there. You hear that? That's just Mises just going at it. Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's right. All into your burger. Like,
What?
you know,
You know, I just thought about what Bad Boys 2.
Yep.
They fucking just like we do.
Oh man.
oh, the McGangbang. Good fucking times, man.
You know what I
Good
realized,
times.
Taz? You were the human version of Twitter back before there was Twitter.
Huh? What now?
Yeah, just Carnival Barker talking shit for no reason.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This is a compliment. This is a compliment, by the way. But yeah, you were Twitter before Twitter.
I thank you for that, sir, because I have spent a good number of years of my life working odd jobs, and I like to think that I brought joy to everyone. And once I learned while working at McDonald's that there was a whole secret fucking menu, I used to piss off my manager every day. Every fucking day. People would pull up, I would like a quarter pounder. You want a Monster Mac? What's the Monster Mac? But imagine 2 Big Macs on top of each other. What? You're talking like 4 patties, bro. I don't see that on your menu. It's not on the menu. Oh yeah, McDonald's. I have to go to McDonald's in every foreign country that I go to, mainly to try to recite shit off the secret menu to see if they know what the fuck I'm talking about, or if shit that's on the secret menu is actually just there for sale.
Who had that? The chicken pizza. I remember there's like, I think it's like KFC in Japan or something, but it's like a chicken chicken breast pounded out and then like cheese and
I think it's Japan.
Wait, so like the chicken breast was the
It's like the crust.
the
What's
bread,
the crust
like
of
the
the
dough.
Yeah,
The
That's
stuff was plus cheese and
the greatest thing I've ever heard.
well, there's pineapple on it.
That's now the greatest thing I've ever heard.
and that, my friend, is an excellent segue. The return of the Ultimate Fighter. People being fed to the fucking wolves for our
There it
amusement.
is.
Maybe I'm spoiled by Dana White's Contender Series, but is there a need for a tough again?
Nope, absolutely not.
I agree with UTBABYA.
See, I thought I was the only one that kind of felt this way. Help me understand, Justice. Help me understand.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not a thing where you can start back doing it every season, but it is a little nostalgic. Seeing the whole format, everything all over again.
But okay, I get what you're saying, and I get for cats
do we
of
need it?
our
No,
age that
but
makes more sense. But for a newer generation, I don't think people are going to give a fuck.
I don't think so either. I think it's already like the Tough was great when the UFC was like struggling to get viewership,
Right.
and fucking you got like that finale with Forrest and fucking what's his face, just friends just
Right.
fucking beating the shit out of each other. Like that shit was compelling TV. Like that made a lot of people interested.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's the sport has traction, so maybe I'm sure it'll get more views. Like I'm sure it'll do the brand. It'll pull in money, but I don't know that it'll be that much more. And also, I don't think anyone who's already into MMA is going to give a shit.
Nor do I. I think for its day, like you said, it made sense and it fucking worked. MMA was fucking dying, and Bonner and Griffin pulled that shit out of the fucking grave. But let's call it what it is. Whenever people talk Ultimate Fighter, most people always go back to Bonner and Griffin. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of those two, can anybody on this podcast right now name the first 10 Ultimate Fighting champions?
Nope.
Or I should say the Ultimate Fighter winners.
Stephen Bonner. I mean, not Stephen, but Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner, Brad Imes, Rashad Evans, Diego Sanchez, that Spanish guy.
Oh, that Spanish guy.
There you go.
That's cool.
Like you said, Diego Sanchez, and then that.
Right, he's like that Spanish guy, that
Spanish
dude.
guy, and
That one guy with the beard.
is it Robert Whitaker?
I mean, you left off Mac Danzig.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you left off
At
Ross
Sarah.
Pearson.
At Sarah, Uriah Hall.
You left off Ryan Bader.
Hey, you can let me finish.
No,
I was trying to
I'm speeding you
the
along.
obscure names.
Speeding you along. The point that I was getting at is we are, for the most part, we're I'm not gonna say we're diehard fans, but we're pretty inept with MMA and in the combat sports world, and we even fucking struggled to come up with the first 10 fucking winners' names. My thing is, what's the point of bringing this back when you already have Contender Series? Contender Series takes out all the reality show bullshit and fucking the fucking corny ass Dana White games or whatever, and you just get down to fucking fighting.
I'm gonna be honest. If you got a couple of good names with some drama in, it's a difference. But now you got Volkanovski, who I hate his fucking haircut, and Brian Ortega, who says as many words as I don't know.
Deku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. It just it's a little that would have been unwanted. Now if it would have been like Masvidal, Covington, hell yeah. There's gonna be so much shit talking, probably a couple of fights. Let's do it.
I think as long as there's a Contender
185?
Series, then Ultimate Fighter shouldn't exist. That's just me. But since you brought up Masvidal, you guys excited for Game Bred Fighting Championships?
Bare knuckle MMA back in North America.
Awesome.
That's going to be fucking amazing.
Did what I've always wanted.
I'm excited.
He's gonna be on the BKFC app. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope.
I'm excited for it. What about this bare knuckle combat?
Man, that's gonna be even better. You're talking about first is gonna be in the UAE,
Yep.
and we talking about bare knuckle tournaments of MMA, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and boxing, all being sponsored by Rich Oil,
Yep.
Sultans.
So you know they're gonna get the fucking best. They're gonna get the best goddamn fighters that they can get for their fucking money, and I am fucking excited.
They got a list of world class strikers.
Yep.
I mean, a list.
There's no schlubs on that fucking list at all. I think UTBABYA hit the nail on the head. We are finally getting what we have been wanting and clamoring for, at least since the beginning of this fucking podcast. Legit, as real as it fucking gets, combat.
Yep.
I'm actually more excited for bare knuckle combat than I am for Game Bred Fighting Championships. Like I'm going to watch both, but I am beyond excited for bare knuckle combat. I'm hoping that turns into the new Pride.
Yes.
That's going to be a game changer. And I'm being honest. One should watch out. One FC.
Yep.
Yeah.
One championship. They should really watch out. And
they should try and buy them right now.
Yeah, and
or at least do
probably
a fucking partnership.
Let most like those. I get those traditional Lethway events, but WLC, Lethway of Japan, you better. You're in trouble.
Big fucking trouble.
Oh, wait. Are headbutts allowed? Are headbutts allowed in?
So I'm not sure yet because they're still getting fighters, but they got 2 or 3 Lethway fighters.
Yep. Well, gentlemen, that was all I had for episode 41. Sitting around shooting the shit, listening to fucking Deku snore. As always, I appreciate you guys fucking coming out. Gentlemen, let's get the fuck out of here. Be sure to listen, like, share, and subscribe for all the latest episodes, news, and updates. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at fistfights.friedricepodcast or at h8l.muay thai. On Twitter, follow us at h8l_fight talk.